How to win the hair game. Right, over the past 12 years, I have invested my time and efforts in trying to figure this out for myself. Why? I had this exact same issue. My beard was patchy, my hairline was starting to fade away. And I understood and knew that unless I made a change, unless I understood how this whole hair thing works, I was not going to like the results. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the methods that got me to where I am today. 9 per 9. I am giving you free game. Is this for free? Absolutely. Should it be for free? Absolutely not. I don't believe in that. But guess what? I am here to help you win. So I'm going to start by explaining that number one, this hair you're seeing today is a 2-year progress, hair progress. Not 5, 6, 7, 2-year progress. My beard, I have never cut it before, but there was a phase where it was stuck. It stopped growing. And as of recent, through these methods being applied, I was able to unlock the growth. So one, the most simple, easiest win you can have is drinking 2 liters of water. 5. That is daily. You cannot go a day without drinking water. Why? Now your hair is protein. Your hair is, see your hair as a tree, right? You don't feed the tree with the right nutrients, with the minerals, you don't keep it moist, it's gonna grow dry and it's gonna shred and it's gonna fall, right? The exact same analogy. See your hair as a tree. So that's step number 1. Number 2, 8 hours of sleep. Now these 2 wins alone are going to provide, if these are things that you're not doing already, are going to provide key sort of improvements in your hair development. Why? The reason is very simple. Your hair is an ecosystem. What do I mean by ecosystem? It starts from this, and for this to work, it would need this to work, and for that to work, you need this to work. So far we are at step number 1 and 2. These 2 covered get you some sort of progress, okay? So these are the things that I applied immediately the moment I realized how effective they were. At number 3, you need to have a solid routine. Now what I mean by solid routine is you need to make sure that every morning, every night, you not necessarily wash it with soap, I will go into that after, but you at least have some sort of moisture through just washing your beard off every morning with some sort of water. Now if it's not your beard that you're washing, your hair, just keep it moist, right? Apply conditioner, apply hair oils. Now the hair oils that I've recommended are in this video right here. The 5 best oils that maximize your hair growth, okay? So in that video, I go into a deeper breakdown of the oils that changed your game forever. But right now, I am just gonna say to you, utilize oils. No do-rag, no sleep. I don't care if you had an argument with your wife or your boyfriend, you name it. You do not sleep without your do-rag. Don't do it, it's not worth it. Your hair needs to be protected. This is why a lot of hairstylists will also recommend protective styles. Why? Because see that little hair strand? That hair strand is supposed to last 8 years, average. If not 8 years, 6 years. But in order for that to grow healthily, it needs to be protected. Hence why when you protect your hair, it's likely to grow more. Because what happens when you don't protect it is it sheds. And if it sheds prematurely, it creates patches because you're actually stopping the circle of the life circle of the hair from actually fulfilling its commitment, performance. You get the gist. So that's key. So protect your hair at all costs. You've got high protein diet. Now your hair is protein. Your hair is the residual of protein. What do I mean by that? The life cycle of your hair is heavily influenced by the amount of protein you put in your system. So, in other words, the more protein you put in your body, the more likely is your hair to grow. make it protein focused. So put it this way, to simplify it, I like to call myself the simplifier because I don't like when things are different. Chicken, meats, protein, and yogurt is also protein. When it comes to carbs, make starches your side and make healthy carbs and fats your second. So if I was to put in percentages, you want to have 30% veg, right, which is technically carbs, but 30% veg, 20% starch, and then 50% protein. That is the best way to describe an ideal high protein meal. At number 6, I'm going to put do not stress. Do not stress over your hair. Do not stress over anything in life in general. Now, how do I do that? Because life can be stressful, especially in the UK. I don't know how I've done it. I think I know how I've done it. I plan to get out. But okay, you want to get rid of stress by finding different methods that can ease life and make it a much easier ride to ride. So number 1 for stress is, i.e. what I do to deal with my stress, is let go of things you can't control. If you can't control it, just let it go. It doesn't matter. Even if it affects you directly, God will look after you, or you name it. There's nothing you can do about it, so let it just be, right? Number 2, go to the gym. Go to the gym. You want to utilize all the tension, all the negative energy, and pump it into weights and just getting yourself better and stronger and healthier. It works because I have done it so many times. Instead of screaming at someone, instead of being frustrated at someone, I just utilize all that weight and pain and pumped it into a weight. As I was pushing it, I promise you there was no anger left in me by the time I was done with that. Set or rep. Cool. At number 3 for this one, I'd say meditation. Now with meditation, there's a lot of different things you can try and do, but one of the most important things about meditation is controlling your breathing. When you focus on controlling your breathing, it's like, if you think about it this way, whenever you're angry, scared, or anxious, your breathing is heightened. It goes higher. It's like you're feeling it. So in order to make sure that the blood flow is consistent, you want to relax yourself, stress free, take a deep breath. Try your best to control your breathing. That is pretty much the best thing you can do for your meditation. And there's videos out there that you can actually watch as well. So just to recap, with all the methods I've mentioned, you should definitely see some sort of progress like this. We're going to go into the last 2 because we need to get this method unlocked. Again, I repeat, this is how you win the hair game based on results that I've experienced for myself. The chemical and physical move. Now what that means is, I think it was number 3, we put a routine. When you put that routine in place, I want you to emphasize the chemical element is the oil and the physical move is the massaging. Now when you implement these 2 together, it maximizes growth. Utilize your hands to trigger the blood flow increasing in a specific area, or using a downward roller where you open the pores. These specific tactics with the mixture of a chemical natural idea such as an oil or moisture mixed with oil enhance hair growth. Okay, so 8, I'm gonna put treat your hair strand with gentleness. What do I mean by that? Every hair strand, like I said earlier, needs to last you at least 8 years if you're determined about seeing your hair growth. So if I'm now thinking, okay, right, this hair strand, even if it's just one, right? This hair strand needs to last me 8 years. You're gonna have to treat it with care. You can't just pull it, you can't just do whatever. No, you have to moisturize it. Make sure that when you're trying to comb your hair, you detangle it with your hands first, you massage it, and you allow the combing to be gentle and nice so that it just flicks through without any sort of major detangling issues where you're just pulling your head to the side and just creating different patches. Put it this way, you pulling hair that shouldn't come out of your beard or your face or your hair is going to cause damages to your actual hair because you're actually intercepting the cycle. It's like you're snatching the tree away from the ground. It's going to be affected. So that's pretty much the best way to look at that. Okay, so we've reached the 8 steps method that has guaranteed helped my hair transform into what you're saying today. Okay? So this is how you win the hair game. I hope this video has added you value. I hope you've learned something that you didn't know before, and I hope that if you're applying these things, you're encouraged to keep trying and staying patient and not stressing. It's impossible for you not to apply these 8 steps and not see some sort of progress and eventually see the hair growth. But more than anything, if you stay this long, I need you to understand that all these things are great, all this information is great, but without implementation, the progress or the ability to apply these things can only be limited. So with that said, I have launched a product, okay, that has included my research, the best oils put together, cold pressed oils that have enhanced my personal growth and I personally use. Now this product is on Amazon, and if you're watching this video, you have exclusive access. I haven't advertised it, I haven't shown it to anyone but my family members, and if you're watching this video, you're part of the tribe, you're part of my personal team. And I'm not just invested in giving you information, I am also making sure that you're the first people that get to see the progress. It will be advertised eventually, so this is not me sugarcoating it or whatever. But at the moment, if you're watching this video and you're here, please make your way to Amazon and purchase the product because it will go fast. Once we start advertising it, it's gonna go. Why? Because it has the results. It has the results. But guess what? With this information I've just given you, the 8 steps and the access to the oil, you cannot fail. Now, I want you to understand something. Imagine what life would be like if you didn't have to worry about your hair. If your hair looked like the people that had the genetics. Now, this is exactly what this video is offering you. A lot of people come to me and ask me, are you Ghanaian? Are you Jamaican? Why is your hair so nice? And all I've got to say to them right now is watch this video. So if you watch this video, right, you have access to the product and you're still here trying to understand why is my hair not growing? Why are things not happening? I've got a video where I'm sharing different things that affect your hair growth. Okay? Now, in this video, you're going to see how potentially you may find what is stopping your hair growth from happening, and with that, you can potentially make the right steps. Now, I hope this video has added value to you. I hope that I have saved you time, because all I hope from this video is that you go out there and make sure that you get the best deal you can get for yourself in terms of not just knowledge, but being able to implement these things and see your results. You win, I win. We're in the same team. Okay? So thank you for giving me your time. I hope that this video added value, like I said, and please stay tuned. Turn on notifications so that we can have more discussion like this. Leave a comment letting me know what you thought with the video or what you thought about the process, and if this is something that you're finding, come back to this video in a few weeks, in 3 weeks or 4 weeks. Let me know how that your progress is going. I'm very, very interested in knowing that what worked for me has worked for you too. Without further ado, I'll see you in the next video.